Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and today I'm going to share with you my May bullet journal spread. Quick glance back at April. I really liked how this spread worked out for me for the most part. It was really easy to use. I liked having all of the days on those 2 pages. I'm definitely going to have to do that again in the future. It was really easy to stay organized that way. I didn't, however, like using that content planner, so I'm not going to use that ever again. One thing I did take away from it all was that I wanted to use the pink and purple in May as well. So to carry that theme on, I figured a really good series to choose would be Princess Jellyfish. If you're not familiar with this series, it's about a girl who is obsessed with jellyfish and she's basically living unemployed with 5 other women, and she just spends her day daydreaming about becoming an illustrator, but going nowhere. Until one day, she meets a beautiful stranger who helps her rescue a jellyfish from a local pet shop. And this stranger is completely opposite to her in every way. Very extra, very cool. However, after becoming friends, she finds out that this friend isn't actually a girl at all, but is actually a wealthy male college student. So it kind of becomes a romance as well. I'm not sure if they end up together in the end or not. You'll have to watch it and find out for yourself. But it is a very colorful, very pretty, very fun anime series for sure. They have a lot of floral themes throughout the manga and the anime, so I put a bunch of that in here as well. Incorporated a lot of roses, put some little jellyfish floating around in the background, and I drew the 2 main characters here side by side. This is actually what one of the title pages is from the manga, and I just kind of tried to draw it as best as I could, and I think it turned out really good. Going on to my next few pages, these are the standard pages that I will be doing all year. I have my habit tracker to the right. Next to that is my financial tracker. In my financial tracker, I track the amount, I track what I purchased, if I used cash or credit, what day it was purchased on, and if it was a good, a bad, or an okay purchase. And I put that in the percentage bar on the final page of my bullet journal because I like seeing a visual representation of how I've spent my money at the end of each month. To the left of that is the month at a glance and a tiny little calendar, and I've just filled that big section there with a bunch of little jellyfish cutouts. The main character has a bunch of jellyfish prints all over her bedroom, so I wanted to kind of collaborate that into my bullet journal. For my dailies, I wanted to do something a little different. I've seen a lot on Pinterest and Facebook lately, a lot of Dutch doors. A Dutch door is essentially a door that is cut in half horizontally so you can open up just the top or just the bottom, and some people will do like a little half page throughout their spread. I wanted to kind of incorporate that idea into my journal, so I drew out a little fish tank to be kind of like a cover of my Dutch door. On the right hand side, I've stapled 3 pages and put staples in each side so that I can just cut out each of these sections of pages around my little jellyfish tank. And then that way I will have multiple little pages behind the jellyfish tank. So I'm just going to draw my final pages around this section of the tank. So I've got Clara here to the right, just cheering me on with a little "you can do it." Above her, I've added a goals section, and below I've got my financial tracker, my Instagram tracker, and my YouTube tracker. To the left of that, I've added birthday plans and just a task section above that. Now, on the final pages, moving my Dutch door pages over, I've added a review, a note section, and just a little blank space for whatever I decide to use that. And just on all these little Dutch door pages, I've just lined out each of the days and just used little jellyfish as my date markers. My quote this month is just expect nothing and appreciate everything. Very simple, but very sweet. Now, just to keep my Dutch door pages from kind of floating up like this, I've just cut a little tiny piece of washi tape and folded over the edge so I can use it as a little latch, and I can just stick it down there. So there you have it, my May bullet journal spread. It's a short one this month, but I'm excited to try these Dutch doors out and see if I like it in the future. I feel like it might create a weird kind of level on my book, so it might make the next few months feel a little wonky. We'll see how it works, but I'm excited to try it out. If you guys like this bullet journal spread, let me know in the comments below. And as always, stay hydrated.